MLS owners are voting right now on the biggest structural change in American soccer history. If it passes, MLS will finally be aligned with the rest of the world. Same calendar, same transfer window, same competitive system. If it fails, American soccer stays stuck in a broken system that has been sabotaging the league for 30 years. This vote determines everything. Does MLS become a real global league, or does it stay trapped as an isolated experiment that never quite works? And the decision is happening right now. I'll be honest, I have never been an MLS fan. The schedule never made sense to me, and it always felt disconnected from the soccer that I actually follow. Every major soccer league on earth runs with the same schedule. Premier League, fall to spring. La Liga, fall to spring. Bundesliga, fall to spring. Serie A, fall to spring. Every single league, fall to spring. MLS runs from March to November, spring to fall, completely backwards from the rest of the world. And that creates a nightmare that not enough people talk about. June and July, that is when the European transfer window opens. The best players move and the biggest deals happen. For European teams, it is perfect timing. Season just ended, they're rebuilding, they buy and sell players ready for the rebuild for the following season. But for MLS teams, it is mid-season. They're fighting for playoffs. Rosters are locked. They are trying to win games right now. And here's the impossible choice. A European club wants your best player in July. Big money, the kind of transfer fee that can fund a full rebuild of the squad. But you're in a playoff push and he's your top goal scorer. Sell him and your season's over there and then. Say no and you've just said no to millions of dollars and that deal disappears. European clubs need players now, not in November. So what do? And by the way, this isn't hypothetical, this actually happens. Charlotte FC sold Patrick Agyemang mid-season. Vancouver signed Thomas Muller and LAFC signed Heung-min Son with around 8 games left of the season. These aren't smart decisions. These are compromises forced by broken timing. Oh, and it gets worse. You want to buy a European player in July? You're competing with every European club who are fighting to build their roster. They offer immediate playing time, you offer join us mid-season and help us finish out the season strong. The calendar mismatch is a structural barrier preventing the MLS from competing globally. Teams can't plan, players get destructed, and deals die because the timing just simply doesn't work. This is why MLS constantly loses all of its top talent and can never buy top talent when they're available. Here's the proposal. MLS shifts from fall to spring starting 2027. The season would run from late July through till April, and the playoffs would be in May. Winter break in December and January, because let's face it, nobody is playing in Minnesota in January. The Bundesliga does this, and it works, but there is more, because they're eliminating East to West Coast conferences entirely. A single league table. 5 divisions of 6 teams. Every team places each other once, and everybody faces everybody. No conference bubble, no unbalanced schedules, and now there's no easier path to playoffs. You finish first because you earned it. And here's what this solves. MLS can now buy European players at the same time as European teams, in the gap between when their season is over to when their new season begins. No mid-season disruption. No impossible playoff roster decisions. Ultimately, no missed opportunities. Imagine you're a general manager of a team and a European club wants your best player. But now it's May and your season just ended. You had a playoff loss and you're rebuilding anyway. If the deal makes sense, you take it. Or you're signing a European player in June. Their season just ended and you're offering a fresh start in a brand new league for the new season. That is a real pitch. And this is how the rest of the world operates. MLS would finally join the system instead of fighting it. And this changes everything for me. If MLS finally aligns with the rest of the world and they are playing at the same time as Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and there's now promotion relegation, I'm in. This would make me a believer. And for the first time, MLS would feel like it is part of the sport I love and not some isolated American experiment that nobody cares about. But here's where it gets a little bit complicated. While these changes could unlock America's soccer future, there are some decisions that are happening right now that could undermine everything. If you're serious about understanding the full picture, I made a video called The Inevitable Collapse of Major League Soccer. In that video, I explore some detrimenting deals that Major League Soccer have made recently that could absolutely force the league to collapse. Link is in the description to that video. That's the one you want to check out next. Now, nothing this big happens cleanly. Stadium availability now becomes an issue. Teams sharing with NFL franchises now have conflicting schedules. Broadcasting deals, sponsorships, ticketing, all need resolved. The MLS Players Association has to approve all of this. The league can't force schedule changes without union sign-off. League Cup, US Open Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup all need reworked. The transition is going to get messy, no pun intended. And what frustrates people the most is that this should have been done years ago. They actually almost voted on it last year, but pushed it back. They missed the perfect 2026 World Cup breakpoint. Now they're missing 18 to 30 months of transition logistic issues that could have been solved earlier on. General managers, scouts, coaches, agents all think this calendar alignment makes their job so much easier. The complications are real, but they are solvable. The alternative is stay stuck in a system that just simply doesn't work. The vision is that MLS transforms from being on an isolated schedule that is disaligned with the rest of the world to finally being realigned with the rest of the world. Better player movement, stronger competition, and ultimately more global credibility. But here's the question, will this actually happen? The owners are voting and it is expected to pass, but they've been close before and they've been slow. And if this doesn't pass right now, the people who are in charge of these decisions are going to be under a lot of scrutiny because this decision is a big one and they need to pass this through. Imagine MLS clubs competing in international tournaments. Now that sounds exciting to me. This actually isn't about scheduling. The issue here is bigger. This is about ambition and the willingness to watch what works everywhere else in the world and adopt the same system. America have a real chance here to become a soccer country. The question is, does America want to become a soccer country? Because if they do, a lot of changes have to be made. And this is just one of them.